Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, Hector.
Morning. Morning.
Good morning, let's see, Sergio. Good morning, Edwin.
Good morning, teacher.
We also have Tomas and Ruben that are connecting right now. How are you guys?
I'm fine.
Fine. And the rest? How are you?
We fine.
Okay. Hector Lima, Edwin, how are you?
I am fine, teacher. I am very happy. I am so
Okay.
happy.
Good.
Yes.
Why are you so happy?
Yeah.
Because you're
Thank you.
so happy. So happy means very high. So why are you so happy? Good
Because
morning.
I um this is my second day off, and I had time to sleep yesterday,
Oh,
and
so
yes,
that's a good reason. That's a good reason because you rested well, so you're not sleepy. Good. Okay, so I hope the rest of you are in the same condition as Edwin. But if you haven't had your day off yet, so it is coming probably this weekend or maybe on Monday, because I know that some of you have Monday and Tuesday, some of you Saturday and Sunday, some of you Sunday and Monday. So maybe those days you can rest a little bit more. Yes? So now I'm going to share the screen and you say present when you hear your name. This is for the attendance. So right now, there you are. Okay, first person, Hector Alvarado. Hector Alvarado. Okay, he's not here right now. Herbert. No. Sergio.
Present.
Abimael. Abimael is not here. No. Tania. Tania. Tania.
Present teacher.
Okay. Ruben. Well, Ruben is there. Salvador. Salvador. No. Edwin Gonzalez. It's not here. Tomás.
Present teacher.
Hugo.
Present teacher.
Hugo. Hugo.
Google chat.
I'm here. Okay. Okay, Hugo. Let's see who else. Jose Martinez.
Present.
Good. Luis Quintanilla. Luis. No. Jorge is entering right now. Anthony.
Present teacher.
Edwin Sosa.
present.
Roxana. No, she's not here. Josue.
Present teacher.
Okay, so yesterday we started a topic that was about expressing conditions. If you checked the WhatsApp group, I also sent you two videos. So those videos were about the use of conditionals, especially zero conditional. So I sent you one that was with the explanation in English, and I sent you one with the explanation in Spanish. So today everything has to be clear because you watch the two videos, so you don't have any problem, I guess, related to understanding this. But anyways, we are going to review how to use it. We are going to check the structure, and we will also have some activities where you're going to help me complete some parts. So let's start with the introduction. And first of all, I just want to share the objective that we have for today so that, let's see, Hector Lima, can you read it, please?
Okay. Objectives to describe reaction when something happens.
Exactly, to describe reactions when something happens. What is your reaction when something happens? What is your reaction when you see a thief, for example? When you see a thief, ladrón. What is your reaction when you see a thief? Oh, when I see a thief, I call the police. When I see a thief, I
Nervous?
I put my cell phone under the seat. Any of your reactions is like an action reaction or consequence of a reaction. Yes. So this is what we are going to check today, and I'm going to share with you a little presentation that I have over here so that you can see it. Okay. So this is about zero conditional. We were saying that zero conditional is the one that you use when you want to express a reaction. Yes, you always have a condition. That condition is like when you say, si yo tengo un problema. So you say, if I have a problem, comma, I talk to my friends. So I talk to my friends is the main clause, or in other words, the reaction. What you do. Yes. This is not an imaginary situation. No, this is real situation. This is what you usually do when you have a problem. Yes. If I have a problem, I talk to my friends. And don't forget to use a comma between the two sentences. So you say, if I have a problem, comma, I talk to my friends, because you have two sentences. So you need the comma to divide the two sentences. So if I have a problem, I talk to my friends. Or you can say, I talk to my friends if I have a problem. What do? You only change the position of the sentences. If I have a problem, I talk to my friends. Or you switch it. If I have a problem, I talk to my friends, become I talk to my friends if I have a problem. Again, if I have a problem, I talk to my friends. If you switch it, I talk to my friends if I have a problem. Yes? The only thing that you have to check over here is that you don't use a comma. Why not? Because if is in the middle in this case of the two sentences. Yes? So that's a reason. Now, you will use a certain conditional, the zero conditional sentences to describe things that are generally true, to describe things that are real. They are real, they are not invented, they are not imaginary situations. They are real, they always happen. Yes, that is always your reaction. And you can also use it for general truth. When we say general truth, that means that, for example, you say, um, if you put ice on fire, it smells, it melts. So that means that if the ice melts, you are saying that that is something general true, like physical. In physics, you know that you have like action and reaction, and it is always like that. Or if you add, for example, If you put water to sugar, you have a different result. Yes? So you have a new combination, action and reaction. So you will use it for general truth or for something that is normally like that. Something that is always like that. Something that is your reaction all the time. Now next one. You use the simple present for both clauses. You use simple present when you say if, that is a condition, and you also use the simple present in the reaction. For example, if my team loses, si mi equipo pierde, I am very sad. Me pongo triste. Yes, I am very sad. Or you can say, you switch the positions and you say, I'm very sad if my team loses. Yes, and the meaning is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Yes, the only difference is that you don't have the comma, but the position can be in both ways. And you always use the verb in the present in the condition and also the verb in the present in the reaction. Always. Now here we have some examples. Let's see. Hugo, can you read the introduction and the examples, please?
We can we can usually subtitle when for if zero conditional sentences.
For example,
If you hurt water, it boils.
if
When
you
you hate
heat,
uh, if you heat water, it boils. When you heat water, it boils.
perfect. So you can usually substitute. Substitute means change, replace. When, you can use the word when for if. In other words, if you don't want to say if, you can use when. So if you heat
Oils.
water,
Oils.
if someone has a microphone on, if you heat water, si tú calientas agua, it boils. It boils. Yes. When you heat water, it boils. Boil means hervir. Yes. So if you heat water, it boils. When you heat water, it boils. The meaning is exactly the same. You can use if or you can use when. Yes. Now let's see next one. This is gonna be um, Louis. Can you read it, please?
Yes,
Yes. No questions.
just no question with zero conditional.
Okay. You can also ask questions, not only information. Oh, if I have money, I go to the supermarket. If I have a headache, I take a pill. That is information. But you can also ask. Let's see how to ask with zero conditional. And Luis, you will continue.
Okay. Just no question. Do you cry if when you are sad? If your father comes, does have you? Short answer, affirmative. Yes, I do. Short answer, negative. No, I don't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
Perfect. So in a question, you can say, do you cry if you are sad? Do you cry if you are sad? Or you can say, do you cry when you are sad? And your answer, yes, I do. Or no, I don't. But they are only short answers. And when you give short answers, you need to give extra information. Yes? Or you have the other one. If your father comes, does he hug you? Hug you? Abrazar. Yes? If your father comes to your house, Does he hug you? Or you can use when. When your father comes, does he hug you? And the answer, yes, he does. Or no, he doesn't. Yes? So this is just a way that you can give information and ask. I also sent you some videos yesterday that you had to watch. So right now I'm just going to continue with the presentation so that we can practice this conditional. So have to use the verb that is in parentheses to complete it. So first person is going to be Salvador. How do you complete it?
When I stay up late, I am tired the next day.
Perfect. When I stay up means desvelarse o permanecer despierto. When I stay up late, I am, because you cannot say I be, you say I am. So when I stay up late, I am tired the next day. Good. Next one. This is gonna be for um, Josue. It says, if it, in parentheses, you have rain, I, in parentheses, you have take my umbrella to work.
Em, en modo question, tendría que hacerlo como.
No, sentence, just like it is.
If it's rain,
Repeat it.
I take my umbrella to work.
Can you repeat it?
If it rain, I take my umbrella to work.
Remember to use the S in the verb when you say he, she, or it. Here you have it, so you need to use the S in the verb.
Oh, if it rains, I take my umbrella to work.
That's better. If it rains, I take my umbrella to work.
Rains.
So,
Okay.
exactly. You have to use the S in the verb if it rains. When you say he,
Uh,
she, or it, you use the S. Next one. Let's see. Sergio, my little brother,
My little brother cry when he lose his toys.
no, remember to use the S in the third person. Si ustedes hablan de un hombre, de alguien masculino, de uno masculino, de una femenina o de una cosa, ocupen la S en el verbo. Y si termina con Y y antes hay una consonante, eliminen la Y. So,
My little brother cries.
cries.
My little brother cries when he lose his toys.
Mm. You need to use the S. You're saying he, so he
Lose,
loses.
loses. Sorry.
Yes, the last pronunciation has to be an S. Loses. So repeat it.
My little brother cries when he loses his toys.
Exactly. My little brother cries when he loses his toys. Or you can say, my little brother cries if he loses his toys. Good. Next one, Jorge.
I usually stay at home. Too.
Okay. I usually stay at home when I am ill. When I am ill, when I am sick. Yes? Good. Next one. Next one will be, let me see. Anthony.
Yes, sir.
This is something that you have to complete with your own information.
Okay. If I get hungry,
Mhm.
I eat a hamburger.
Good. Tanya, the same.
If I get hungry, I I eat candies. If
Candies. Good, good. Thank you. Now, Edwin Gonzalez, when I watch a movie,
When I watch a movie, um, I eat popcorn.
perfect. When I watch a movie, I eat popcorn. Great. Now, let's see, Tomás, when I watch a movie,
When I watch a movie, I I drink soda.
I drink soda. Perfect. Next one. Let's see. Hector Lima, when I cross the street,
I wrong. I'm wrong.
okay, read all the sentence.
When I cross the street, I am wrong.
It's possible. When I cross the street, I run. Good. And you're Hector Lima crossing the street running. Good. Ruben, Ruben, Ruben. When I cross the street, Jose Martinez. When I cross the street,
When I cross the street, I see to both sides before
perfect,
cross.
perfect, Jose. When I cross the street, I see both sides of the road or both sides of the street. Perfect. So next one, Anthony, how do you complete it?
Okay.
Mhm.
You sleep. You sleep well if you drink a glass of milk in the evening. In the evening.
In the evening. Good. Some people say that you sleep well if you drink a glass of milk in the evening. So it means that you drink a glass of milk before you go to bed. And some people say that if you do it, you sleep pretty well. Yes? So maybe you can try it and you give me the answer if it is correct or not. Hugo,
If you run very fast, your face gets red.
exactly. If you run very fast, your face gets red.
Get red.
Your face gets red because your face is it, so gets red. Good. Next one. Salvador,
You get pink if you mix red and white.
perfect. So in other words, if you combine red and white, the result is pink. Yes. So this is like if you say you get pink, you get as a result the color pink if you mix red and white, or you can switch positions and you will say if you mix red and white, you get pink. Yes, if you mix red and white, You get pink. Next one, let's see. Roxana. Roxana,
Hello, teacher.
how do you
I-
do this one?
okay. If somebody, uh, if somebody give you
A secret.
you a secret, you you don't you don't tell it to anybody.
Perfect. Just try to say it quickly. If somebody gives you, because somebody can be a boy or a girl, and when you mention a boy or a girl, you need to use the S. So if somebody gives you a secret, you don't tell it to anybody. Yes? Repeat it with the same fluency. Don't say if somebody gives you a secret. No. If somebody gives you a secret, you don't tell it to anybody. So repeat it.
If somebody give me you a secret,
No,
you don't
if somebody gives you,
and
somebody
give
gives you a secret,
uh, give okay. If somebody gifted you a secret, you don't tell it to anybody.
okay, but don't stop. Don't say you don't tell it to anybody. No. If somebody gives you a secret, if somebody gives you a secret, you don't tell it to anybody. You don't tell it to anybody. You don't tell it to anybody. Repeat it.
If somebody gives you a secret, you don't tell it to
Yeah.
anybody.
Okay, good, Roxana. But it's not give me. It is if somebody gives you, not gives me, gives you. If somebody gives you a secret, you don't tell it to anybody. Repeat it.
If somebody gives you a secret, you don't tell it to anybody.
You don't tell it to anybody. You don't tell it to anybody. You don't tell it to anybody. You don't tell it to anybody. Good. Next one. Abimael, how do you complete it?
If plants
Mhm.
isn't get,
No, you cannot say is and you don't have the verb be.
okay. If plants not get no water, they not roam.
No. What is the auxiliary that you use for negative in the present?
Okay. If plant doesn't get
No, because
no water,
you're saying plants, and plants is they, because it's plural. You say doesn't when you
oh,
say he singular, she singular, it singular, and this is plants in plural.
if plants don't get and no water, they don't grow.
Exactly. If plants don't get enough water, they don't grow, and that is true. Or you can say plants don't grow if they don't get enough water. Yes, that's possible too. And next one, Ruben.
Okay, teacher. Is water freezes?
And
The what?
you need to use the S when you say he, she, or it. Water is it. So you need to use the S in the verb.
It. Is water it freezes?
No, if water and then the verb with the S.
Mm, and water if water
Freezes
the freezes,
is.
the water becomes ice.
If water freezes, the water becomes ice. If water
Becomes
freezes,
ice.
the water becomes ice. Good. Now, here you will help me to put the words into the correct order. So here you have the words in this order. You have to put them into the correct form to create a condition. So you have to use if. So let's start with people that have the camera off. Roxana. 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 You need to use all the words to create a sentence. You start with if. How do you complete it? You have if, you have read, you have stop, you have they, drivers, light, and they have seen. So I need that you create a condition like the previous example. But now you have to put them into the correct order. How do you do it?
Maybe
Mhm.
maybe if drivers see light red, they stop.
Almost perfect. It's not light red, it has to be red light.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah, yeah.
you will
You have
say
reason.
Is she um, is she light red?
no.
No, it's
What Edwin said was correct. Only the
ah
position is not light red, is red light. Luz roja, red light. First is the color and then the light. If drivers see red light, they stop. They stop. Yes? So you start with if, then the verb, then the subject, sorry. If, subject, the verb, and the complement. If,
Teacher,
subject, verb, complement. In the result,
teacher,
subject, verb. Yes?
una pregunta. ¿Se pudiera poner if they see red light, drivers stop?
No, because you don't know who are they.
Ah, ok.
Si usted no menciona desde el inicio, no podemos decir, por ejemplo, they live in San Salvador. Si yo le digo, they live in San Salvador, ¿quiénes son they? No sabe. Pero si yo le digo a Abimael en Rubén live in San Salvador, you know it. Y ya después yo le voy a decir, they have many pets. Entonces ahora ya sabe quién es they, que es Abimael y Rubén, porque ya lo mencioné anteriormente. Si no lo he
Ok.
mencionado, no
Sí.
puedo iniciar de una vez. Yes? So if drivers see red light, they, who are they? The drivers. Yes? They stop. So you say they for not repeating drivers. Yes?
Yes. Maybe
Teacher.
another form of the of this sentence
Mhm.
uh, can be driver stops if they see red light.
That could be another option. Drivers stop, comma, drivers stop if they see red light. Could be another option. Good. Now, next one. Let's see who has the camera off. Edwin Gonzalez. Edwin? How do you complete it?
If you leave the burn in the sun, it melts.
No.
Okay.
You have in the, and you have to use all the words. And look at the picture. In the picture, you have the action and the reaction.
If you leave the butter in the sun, it melts.
Oh, that's a correct one. If you leave butter, if you leave butter in the sun, it melts. Like picture. Yes. If you leave butter in the sun, it melts. Good. Next one. It's gonna be for Sergio. Look at the pictures. And now you tell us. Concept, action and reaction, cause and effect.
Okay. If my mom
Mhm.
doesn't water the plants, they die.
Perfect, Sergio. Perfect. If my mom doesn't water the plants, they die, like in the picture. If my mother doesn't water the plants, they die. Good. Or you can say, the plants die if my mom doesn't water them. Could be another option, but you don't have them in these words. Good. Now this one. Tomás. Next week you have a test, so maybe you can say it like this. Tomás? Is Tomás here? No, no, no. Tomás.
If I get a share of my debts, my mom gets really angry.
Angry. Can you repeat it, please? Hugo?
If I get a zero on my test, my mom gets really angry.
Really angry. Good, good. So if my mom, and sorry, if I get zero or a zero on my test, on my exam, like in the picture, get zero is the action, and the reaction is next to the test. What is the reaction? My mom gets angry. So if I get a zero on my test, my mom gets really angry. Believe me, for real, this is real. My mom gets really angry if I get a zero on my test, for real. Yes.
Really?
And this is real. Okay, so if I get a zero on my test, my mom gets really angry. Or you can switch the positions and you can say, my mom gets really angry if I get a zero on my test. Yes. Now, next one. This is gonna be for Jose Martinez.
Okay.
If you mix red and blue, you get purple.
Exactly. Look at the pictures. What is the action? You mix two colors, and the reaction is a new color. Okay, so if you mix red and blue, you get purple. And that is real. Yes. Next one. Or you can say you get purple if you mix red and blue. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. Or you get purple if you mix red and blue. Good. Next one. This is gonna be for Anthony. Look at the pictures.
Yes. And that
Anthony?
if you, yes, if, if
Anthony?
the, listen me,
Now, yes.
okay? The, ah,
Mhm.
if the, if the rain,
If it rains.
it rains,
Mhm. What happens if it rains?
rains, uh, it gets, it gets
No,
wet,
listen, right now you have if it rains.
yes. If it rains,
What is the reaction? Look at the picture.
the grass
Mhm.
gets wet,
Like that, exactly. If it rains, like in the picture, you can see that it's raining. So if it rains, the grass gets wet. Good. Or you can say the grass gets wet if it rains. Remember to use the S if you say he, she, or it. Next one, Roxana. You have if we water to 100 degrees Celsius boils heat. Heat means calentar. Boils means hervir. So look at the picture, Roxana. Roxana. Listen, Roxana here, Roxana.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, is we boils water?
No.
No.
What is the meaning of boil, Roxana?
Es hervir.
Okay. Is that an action or reaction?
Ah,
Look at the picture and tell me if it is an action or the reaction.
mm, okay.
Mhm.
Mm.
No?
Is if we boils water?
Okay. Once again. If is the condition
Sí.
or the action, and at the end you put the result or the consequence. Now I ask you, what is the meaning of boil, Roxana?
Es hervir. No.
Okay, so what is servir? ¿Es la acción o la reacción?
Ah, la reacción.
Ah, so you can see the picture on the left is the action, and the picture on the right is the reaction. So now complete it.
A ver. If we water.
No.
No. If we
Eat.
heat water
Mhm.
to 100
Mhm.
the boils
No. To 100 what?
200 boils degrees Celsius.
No. Si nosotros calentamos agua, ¿a 100 qué? ¿A 100 qué?
Degrees Celsius
Ajá. What is the reaction?
is the boils
It boils.
boils.
It boils. Or you can say water boils. If we heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Action, put water on fire. Reaction, the water boils. So if we heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Now, Roxana, another example. On the left, you have the action, and on the right, you have the reaction. Now, complete it. You have you, the bell, it, here, break time is. So put them into the correct order.
If you if you if you hear
Mhm.
if you hear the bell,
Perfect.
it if you hear the bell, it is break time.
Perfect, Roxana. Perfect. You can tell your classmate, hey, your classmate is new. So you say, hey, if you hear the bell, like, tin-in-in-in-in-in-in-in, it is break time. Yes? If you hear the bell, it is break time. Good. And that is the answer. Or you can say, it is break time if you hear the bell. If you hear the bell, it is break time. Next one. Tanya, look at the picture on the left and the reaction on the right. Tanya?
Okay, teacher. What does meaning hurt?
Hurt means doler.
Okay.
Hurt.
If she could
Cut.
it cut. If she cut
If she cuts what?
her fingers,
Her finger.
it hurt.
Perfect. Now, tell the two things, the two ideas.
Okay. If she cut her finger, it hurt. It hurt.
If she cuts, no cut is cut. If she cuts her finger, it hurts. Hurts, hurts. Now repeat it.
If she cut her finger, it hurt.
Perfect. If she cuts her finger, it hurts. Good. Or you can say it hurts if she cuts her finger. Good. Next one. Louis. Look at the picture on the left and the reaction on the right.
If you step on the cat's
Tail.
bits on the cat tail, it bites you.
Perfect. If you step as a verb is pararse. Yes, if you step on the cat's tail, it bites you. Or it bites, you can say. Yes. So that's the end. Questions about it, guys? How to use it? Questions? No. Okay, so you're going to work in pairs. Let me see, we are 16. Exactly, you're going to work in pairs. And I'm going to send you, like yesterday, some things that you have to talk about. But I need that you give as much information as possible. Not only the reaction, but try to say why. For example, Edwin Gonzalez, what do you do if it rains?
If I what?
What do you do if it rains?
If it rains, I sleep and I drink coffee.
You drink coffee.
Yes.
That's it. Support your idea.
Yes, I drink coffee because the weather is cold and we need heat in my body, in our body.
Continue.
Mm,
Mhm.
that's it. I,
No, you need to speak more. You need to speak more. For example, what do you do if it rains? Oh, if it rains, I drink coffee because the weather is cold. So if I drink it, I get energy. And also, I watch a movie and I can sleep some minutes while I go to work. Or I can sleep some minutes before I go to work, or I can sleep some minutes after I get home. Yes, or if it rains, I get wet. That's why I don't like rainy days, because I usually get wet. I need to walk for about 4 blocks to get to my house. Yes, so try to expand your ideas, try to speak more. Let's see another person. Salvador Gomez, what do you do if it rains?
Eh, I sleep in my bed
Try,
or in
try
my
to use the two sentences. If
if if it rains,
Mhm.
I sleep in my bed or in my uh, how do you say sofa?
Sofa,
Okay, on my sofa or watch one movie with my family is or play with my daughter is funny for your uh, how do you say crecimiento, teacher?
growth,
For your growth. Uh,
for her
for
growth.
okay, for her growth. And if good for your health, run on inside of the house.
For my health,
No, for our health.
our health.
My, uh-huh,
See?
yes.
See? Good. Thank you, Salvador. So that's what you can do. If it rains, I play with my daughter inside the house. We usually play games that are running because we know that running is good for our health. And also, we play with some dolls. We also play video games sometimes, this, and this, and this. So you need to give the answer, but also try to speak a little bit more, because I need that you try to express better your ideas. Yes, so that you can expand a little bit more. I needed Roxana here, and she, where is it? Roxana. Where do you live, Roxana?
Rosario. I live in Rosario.
Rosario, what is that? Rosario de La Paz.
No,
Rosario de Mora, or what?
no, Rosario La Paz.
Rosario La Paz, and that is in La Paz.
Yes.
So, is Rosario La Paz near the airport?
Yes.
Yes.
It's near the
Okay. Is Rosario de La Paz near Ironman?
yes.
Yes.
It's near.
Okay, it's near. Now, what do you do if you get up late? What do you do if you get up late to work? This is real. This is not an imaginary situation. What do you do when you get up late? What do you do?
How do you say the late?
Late. Late is tarde. What do you do if you get up late?
Um, if you the late
If
at the
I, because
I
it's
buy the work. Eh,
read the message. I will send it on the screen.
Ay, sí, llego tarde. Ay. If to rain and my work,
No, 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 no. Listen, what do you do if you get up late?
um, if I get up late, um, I take other bus.
So why? Support your ideas.
Uh, because because uh, I read the no cómo decía, ¿qué iba a decir? Creo que me levanté tarde. No sé cómo. No.
Because I got up late.
Because I get late and it is uh um I call the my boss and report the take a other bus. Algo así,
You report that you take another bus.
yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Roxana. So that is what you have to do. So you will say, what happens? What do you do in that case? Oh, if I get up late, I don't take a shower because I know that I have to be early at work. So I don't take a shower and I take the first bus that I can find because I don't want they discount me the day if I arrive late. And I also call my boss to report that I am traveling in another bus. Yes. So things like that. Try to support your idea. Try to say more information. Why? Yes. Why you do it. Yes. So this is what you're going to do. I will be sending you the things that you have to discuss in pairs and try to expand your information. 30 seconds, for example, if we have Tanya and Roxana are working together, 30 seconds for Roxana to talk and 30 seconds for Tanya. Yes, and then you will see another question. 30 seconds for Roxana, 30 seconds for Tanya. Another question. 30 seconds for Roxana, 30 seconds for Tanya, and so on. Yes? So you will start right now. Enter, guys. Hold on. Now you can enter. Enter, Anthony, 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 enter.
Acá ayudó en que había quedado.
Sure. What is the phrase? What do you do if you don't have money? Oh, normal life. Abimael, what do you do if you don't have money?
If I don't have money, I don't spend more. I don't spend more, and I don't buy uh, fast food, and also I don't I I stay in the house and watch. I watch the movies, and because I don't have money.
Okay. In
What
my
about
case,
you?
I borrow from my wife, and I don't make unnecessary expense. Only necessary food, buy cable, Wi-Fi. No, Wi-Fi is necessary for the class of my daughter. In this moment, he her receive your class in online.
Her class, her class.
Her class online is because the Wi-Fi is important for her and for me for see memes and Facebook.
See memes on Facebook. To see memes on
Yes.
Facebook. Good.
Okay.
Remember that when you say you're saying two, like your class, tu clase. So if it is a girl, her class.
Her.
If it is a boy, his class.
His
Okay?
class. Okay. Thank you. Uh, what do you do if you are stressed?
Start you.
What do you do if you are stressed? Stressed.
Start your answer.
What?
Go ahead, you first.
Well. If I am stressed, I I try to sleep. I try to be or stay in a silence place. I try to mm, listen to music, listen to calm music, or I try to stay quiet because when I am stressed, I uh, mm, I I cannot think uh, for I cannot think clearly. Yes. And you? What about you, Anthony?
Okay. If I am stressed, I do. I prefer you to exercise. In my house, I have the two machines, the one walk machine and the one elliptical machine. But I do only between 5 and 10 minutes, no more. And if I am stressed, I don't I don't concentrate in my work because it's I need this stress the more time possible. But I am stressed. I play with my daughter. I video games and the table games too.
Well, what do you do when the weather is hot? Um, well,
The body needs something cold.
Okay.
And you?
Okay. When the weather is hot, sometimes I eat charamusca or minuta in my house. When the weather is hot, I take a shower. Take a shower. Uh, Sometimes, ¿cómo se dice? Andar sin camisa en la casa. And sometimes
I take off my shirt
I
or
take
t-shirt.
off chairs in my house when the weather is hot.
Okay.
When the weather is hot, sometimes I drink very water cool, agua helada, ¿verdad?
I drink not very, a lot of
A lot
cold
of cold water.
water.
Okay, thanks, teacher. Uh, when the weather is hot, I I turn on ventilador,
A fan.
The fan.
fan, the fan. Okay. When the weather is hot, I turn on the fan. And sometimes I go to the room. I go to the park. Sorry.
Good.
Okay. When the weather is cold, I will take a shower
Okay.
or go to the park, to the ¿cómo se dice? Tomar la brisa.
To take a breath.
Take a breath.
Okay.
Or drink soda or juice because the weather is hot. The body needs Cold.
And,
Something cold.
and that is the perfect excuse to drink soda.
Yes. All time drink soda.
Okay, good. Now, next one. What do you do when you have low energy to work? Means you don't have energy.
All time.
Yeah, because I know that you're working at night. So you finish at 4
Yes.
and that is tiring. I think that you are.
Yes.
So what do you do when you have like low energy to work? Tell your classmates.
Hmm. When I have low energy, I
Trabajo. Ay, Dios mío.
Como cuando estás cansado o algo así.
Ajá.
When you have low energy,
Low energy
what
to
do you,
work.
yes, you have to work, but you don't have energy.
Mhm.
So what do you do? I know I was telling the other guys that this is really heavy for you because I know that you work at night and you finish at 4 a.m., sometimes at 6 a.m. So what do you do when you don't have more energy? What do you do?
I
I
I
imagine you are at 2 a.m. and you are like this with low energy. So what do you do?
I feel the low energy at work. I drink the monster.
Weed or what?
Drink the monster.
Hold on. Are you saying mota or what?
No, monster,
Oh,
monster.
I heard mota and I said what?
I know, I know,
Monster.
no. I drink the monster, monster. Yes. Um. eh, the monster.
A monster is an energizer. Energizer.
Yes. In the yard says or number adrenalina or
Adrenaline.
adrenaline or Red Bull or Red Bull or I take the relax and I take time relax for example 30 minutes oh, um only that.
Okay. Eh, Okay. In my case, if I love the work, creo que se dice. Eh,
If I have low
um,
energy to
behind the, uh, if I long the,
if I have
I have, I have the long the
energy.
energy work,
Mhm.
and I drink the coffee or water on the, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo sería descansar?
Rest.
And the rest to 10 minutes.
I
Or
rest for 10 minutes.
and rest for 10 minutes. And ¿qué hago después? Sí, only that. Solo eso hago. Sí.
Okay, good. What about next one? Next one says, what do you do if you get sick at work? What do you do if you get sick at work? Imagine that you are working and suddenly you start feeling like fever, headache, stomachache, diarrhea, whatever. So what do you do if you get sick at work?
I sick I sick at work
If I see you, if I
if
get sick
I
at work.
sick at work I get I see. I get and I get on the hospital.
I go to
I
the
go.
hospital.
Yes, I go to the hospital in my work. Um,
Ah, you have a clinic.
a clinic.
Mm.
Ah,
You
okay.
have a clinic. So I go to the clinic at work.
I go to the clinic in my work, or I take the Dolphin or ibuprofen or
Acetaminofén.
acetaminophen or
So you take a
the
pill.
pain, the zinc.
So you
Or
take a pill.
I take a pill. I
Pill.
take pill.
Pill with L. Pill. I take a
A
pill.
pill. I take a pill. Um, well, or for example, and like that, or I to my house. Uh, only that.
Okay, you go to your house. And Roxana?
Then, if I'm sick at the work, I report in my boss. I am sick. I am sick. Um, I go to clinic my work. Um, if no, I take the pill. ¿Cómo se dice que me dieron?
How do
Que
you
me dieron.
say? ¿Cómo se
How
dice? How do you say?
how do you say the me dieron incapacidad?
To have a medical leave.
Ah, I have to leave the for my house.
So you go to your house.
Uh-huh. I
Okay,
go to the house.
good. Next one. What do you do if you don't understand a topic in class? What do you do if you don't understand a topic in class? Tell your classmates.
all the topic and the time is end. I watch videos on YouTube. I try to search
Search
videos about
English,
the
yeah.
topic. Yeah, and I have some books because before I get well, I was studying the cultural, but
Centro Cultural Salvadoreño.
yes, yes.
Okay.
And so I have some books. For example, I have 5 books, I think so, and I sometimes I read because I already forgot some things, some articles, words, the past, the verbs. Uh,
Uh, in my case, very stressful to memorize the new words. So when I started to learn speak English, so it's very difficult in my case because I don't have a good memory. I I try to memorize 2 or 3 words per day, but sometimes I forget that this word because I don't have concentrate. But with my brother recommend me, you needed to read a book, and then I improve my memory when I read the book. The read the book about it. Currently, I am reading the book about the motivation in my life. So it's a better topic, but and then I improve my memory. So, but currently I need it. I want to speak English because you know the speaking English very we work.
Yes, it's
It's really
useful.
important too. It's really important. And something that you can do is that when you learn a word, try to use it. Try to use it. Say something, describe, walk on the street and describe the things that you can see around so that you can use them. Because you can memorize a word and maybe 1 week later you will forget it. So use it in a sentence or try
Okay.
to speak about it, describe things and like that. Yes?
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I entered to some groups and I checked you talking about it. That was good. You're speaking more. You are not only saying, if I get up late, I go to work. No, right? You're giving more information, and that is something positive because now you are expressing better your ideas, and that is my intention. I need that you speak more, more, more. So we always have about 40 or 45 minutes for you to share with your classmate, discuss about some things and like that. So I need that you try to express a little bit more. And something that Ugo was saying is important. You need to get vocabulary. Yes. So download the applications that I send you to the WhatsApp group. There is one application that is about vocabulary so that you can get more vocabulary and like that. Yes. Now, who's missing presentations here? Presentations? Hector,
Me,
Me, teacher.
me.
Me, teacher.
Hector, Tanya, and Anthony.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
And
sir.
me, teacher.
Me.
Me, teacher.
Abimael. Oh, because Abimael wasn't today.
And me,
Who can project?
also me, teacher.
Who can project right now? Who can project right now?
I I am teacher.
Okay, project it, Tanya.
Okay.
Okay, let's listen to Tanya.
Okay.
Okay, you can start.
Okay. Before Before I traveled a lot by bus and I wanted to listen to music, but I was afraid of thieves, so I wanted on MP3. I thought who was going to steal it. And I saw a post on Facebook to MP3. I called it with the seller the MP3. It cost is $25. And he told me that one day Friday afternoon in the place in front of Árbol de la Paz, and I am okay. We went with my boyfriends. We waited in uh, 1 hours. The the man never come, and he didn't answer my call. At night, at night, he communicated and gave me an excuse for which I did not arrive. They told me if the call get to the same place on Saturday, and I okay. When arrived, I told him that if I could lower the price to around $5 or $3, since the days before I had to travel very far, and I wanted a long time. And he told me that the price wasn't already, so it was ever cheap, and I was comfortable. I paid it. Only that, teacher.
Okay, good job, Tanya. Let's give it up for her. Now, quick question, Tanya.
Mhm.
What was the price at the end? 25.
Sorry?
What was the price at the end?
Ah,
$25?
see, yes, teacher, $25.
Mm-hmm.
And he meant the the after days I don't call and never arrive. Entonces yo quería que le bajara el precio.
Yes, because you spend money when you travel the first time.
Yes.
Yes.
And I
I bought one of those. I don't know if it is the same brand, but at least the picture that you showed, I bought one in $5 like 3 years ago.
no. Around the $5 or $3.
No, I'm telling you that I bought.
Ah,
I bought one MP3 similar to the one that you showed in the picture in $5 3 years ago.
okay.
Mhm. So maybe you needed to find another person. Maybe that was a tip for you to say no. So maybe he didn't arrive because maybe I need to find another MP3. Maybe you could get another MP3 in $5.
Me siento mal.
Next time, try to remember things happen for one reason. There is a purpose always. So look for another person. Good. Thank you, Tanya. Who's
Sí,
ready to
teacher.
project next one? Next one that is ready to project?
Me, teacher.
Anthony, okay,
Me.
project it.
Okay, let me check. Uh, okay. Okay. Uh, everyone, can you see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Oh, oh, it's the first good morning to all. My best pet experience was approximately 30 years ago on uh, August 21st, 2009. Great news totally changed my life. Before this, I want to tell you that in December 2006, I met a very special woman. We were the best of friends. We told each other about everything, and we are so excellent. After 2 years, the feelings of friendship changed. And in the October 2008, we changed from the friendship to the formal contact. She worked as a nurse, and I was a technical instructor at the time. After the in one afternoon, I received a phone call from her who was pregnant. This was something, yes, it was something incredible because the clinical will have fertilization problems, and she and me. And there was a great possibility that we could not have children. And this case, we talked about this when we started dating with she. We was not relevant at the time, but it's a new was a practical miracle. It's a serious miracle. Also, uh, we have not yet married, Mary, and this creates a big population of you. We behind to plan the wedding. Yes, or it was very fast. And in October 2009, we had a still waiting. And in November of the same years, I religious. I don't. religious weddings the same year. I joined Ironman as a technician aeronautical maintenance system. In in April 2010, a beautiful, yes, a beautiful princess was born, which until the day of today, the light in my eyes. Today we continue despite everything unite just a family. This is my experience, teacher.
Okay, good job. Let's give it up for him. Well, in your case, you didn't buy a product. You received you received a product, but it's good. And probably you have to buy the test. Yes, the pregnancy test maybe is the object that you bought and it worked. It was a good purchase because it was real. Because sometimes you buy them and they don't work.
Oh, okay.
Probably in that case, it was a good purchase because it was effective. Good, thank you. So the other people that are missing, we will still have some time at the end of the class just for you to present it. Yes. Now the attendance. So you say present when you hear your name. See. Oh, by the way, you can start completing Foro Evaluado in week number 4. Yes, Foro Evaluado and entrega de ejercicio in week number 4. But I will tell you in the WhatsApp group what you have to complete exactly. So, due to the time, just the attendance. Hector Alvarado,
Present, teacher.
Herbert Candray, I guess is still working. Sergio,
Present.
Abimael,
Present.
Tania,
Present.
Rubén,
Present.
Salvador,
Present.
Edwin González,
Present.
Tomás, well, Héctor Lima,
Present, teacher.
Hugo,
Here.
José,
Present.
Luis, Jorge,
Present.
Anthony,
Present.
Present, teacher.
Edwin, Roxana,
Present. Present.
Present.
and Josué.
Present, teacher.
So that's all for now. We are going to continue on Monday. Keep studying and practicing at home. Yes? So I see you on Monday and have a nice weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Okay.